And by the way, my name is Steady. But hey, Smoke, hey, bring it me that.
Secondhand Smoke.
Hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, shorty want me so bad that she brought me a bag. Cool little 10-piece just to throw in the stash. I'm in the city today, but next week it's a time for home pays and pimps. You know how to get down. Might hit a side show just to knock me a hoe. Price out to the beach and get a jogger for show. Treat myself to some leans, fried chicken with mac. Candy yams on the side while I count them stacks. Take a break and relax, and then it's back to the paper. Little mama hit me up and said let's dip in a scraper. We top back and we rollin'. Finna burn up some cookies, pour it up that he folded. While I handle the books, said the hoe and now we posted at the Oracle Center. Finna watch Golden State tip off with the Wizards. I'm in the skybox, I'm chillin', like my net worth $1 million. Numbers going so crazy, them niggas don't know the feeling. Niggas don't know the feeling. They wish they did though. Why you posted up broke as fuck in the trap? I'm somewhere vibing, counting them stacks. And it's all off the bitch, nigga. You ain't gotta ask, just look at my wrist, nigga.
I think they jealous. Can't see the time on my bezel, but they see me march all through March of these Mason Margellans. The stones are like, yo, get it jello. Since he dropped that bed on the building, you. Man, cause I'm fly as a pelican, you. Man, cause I'm riding in fantasy coops. Monster, your logos, Berettas, and codeine, promethazine, medicine. I think they jealous. Can't see the time on my bezel, but they see me march all through March of these Mason Margellans. The stones are like, yo, get it jello. Since he dropped that bed on the building, you. Man, cause I'm fly as a pelican, you. Man, cause I'm riding in fantasy coops. Monster, your logos, Berettas, and codeine, promethazine, medicine.
They jealous, but rocking design is a fetish, so please do not speak about fetishes. I roll with fellas who get it and squeeze on Berettas. Subscribe for that cheese and that lettuce, like you better let us in. I just dropped a few bands of Margellans for niggas who jealous. It came with an F and N. So front if you wanna get by, two niggas get shot, them dollars a drop. All through them all in the fall. Probably call up your brought up and all. She get caught up and swallow us all. Make the bitch goggle the balls and boast up and volleys the ball. No need for niggas to reach me unless you got commas involved. The product involved, I get llamas involved. Roll with piranhas and all, then body get dogs and off to the cash. Had to come off when I blast. They watching my watch when I pass. I'm sipping Ciroc on my glass, dropping the top on the Jag, and I got the Glock in the stash. We blow exotic, I'm eating and I got my foot on the gas. But what you heard, bitch, I'm doing the dash. Step in my shoes, try to get through my pass, and you wouldn't last.
Say, man, it's Street Top Radio LA. Street Top Radio LA, man, I appreciate you guys tapping in each and every Tuesday to my show. Make sure y'all follow me on my YouTube channel. That's Tree Top Radio LA, or you can space it out, Tree Top Radio LA. You can follow, like, subscribe, and share. Every time I go live, you'll get a notification. I do marketing for artists, brands, and businesses. You can contact me on my Instagram page. That's Tree Top Radio. That's Tree Top _Radio LA. Make sure y'all holler at me, man. I got good deals. I do video editing as well. I do photography for any type of events. Just let me know.
You feel, more you drink, the better you feel. More you drink, the better you feel.
Oh, hello. Welcome to TTRLA, the wonderful land of cartoons. Here, we make dreams come true. Anything that you want to do has to be started by you. Today on TTRLA, first episode, we have the Black Elote Man. That's right, the Black Elote Man. For those of my people around the globe looking at this commercial and don't know what an elote is, it's the best goddamn corn you'll ever have in your damn life. I'm gonna have my man Black Corman take it away. Black Corman, it's on you.
And this is
Elijah and Sunny my husband.
Elijah and his helper Femi. And we're gonna learn how to make esquite. Okay, so what do we do first?
We get a cup.
Okay.
Add some lemon.
Okay.
You know, like we feel like the.
He over there in an $80,000 truck, not even taking care of his fucking responsibilities. This shit is crazy. Now I'm gonna go over there. I think I should.
Hey, yo, Kwashi, turn it
I got
up.
so much going on, I can't even sleep. I'm plotting on how I can get a dub by next week. I done fucked the profits up, I'm making it back as we speak. I know Shorty water bill high shit the way she leak. Foreign bitch that don't speak English say she like the way I speak. I had to use Google Translate, I think she Portuguese. I'm ready to test this denim out, put some fat shit in my jeans. And it's trapping in my jeans, bitch I'm known for y'all, man. My brother Sterlo drugs used to keep the y'all, man. I'm proud of him, he changed his life, he had a kid and brought a ring. But I'm still in the rain. At a certain point, I was hanging by a string. I showed them what persistence bring. That consistence made me king. I keep coming back and coming back. They know I do my thing. I keep running back and running back. I'm just like AD, but I ain't talking about the.
Time. Time is something that we can't get back, and time is something that we have a lot of. You can either waste your time or you can use your time wisely. In this life, our time needs to be spent with intention and be spent with purpose. We were all born here with a purpose. We were all born with something that we are supposed to contribute to the world. Whether you're 5 or you're 50, whether you're 4 or you're 47, your time is now. Don't allow time to hold you back. You have all the time you need to be successful. Big homie Smiles, TTRLA owner. Peace. So, it's Thanksgiving. My mother just cooked a massive Thanksgiving meal. I mean, grilled turkey stuffing, cabbage, seafood macaroni. It's banging, it's smacking. She done got me from Baltimore with my dummies, you feel me? Now, at the end of the Christmas dinner, you feel me? You know how people want to get food to go, you know? And we didn't really have a lot of people here. It was just me, my mother, my brother, and one of my mother friends, right? So I'm not going to lie. I was being greedy. All right? I ain't do nothing with malice. I was just being greedy. So I came upstairs, and I took both the turkey legs, and I put them in my to-go trays. Now, my brother come behind me. He think he about to get a turkey leg. They gone. He blow up like the Grinch. You took both the turkey legs. I'm like, bro, you can have one of the turkey legs. I got it right here. He's like, no, you're selfish. So to this day, right now, my brother hate me over 2 turkey legs. True story. Hey, I just wanted to come to you. I am your balls. When you first start out, fellas, as a witty bitty little boy, your balls look like me, small, pushing out all the pee. But guess what happens, fellas? When you get older, I expand real big. It's not a good thing. It's a sign that you may possibly have prostate cancer. Fellas, prostate cancer is a real thing. Get them big balls checked out. Signing out. Your little balls.
Journal, you say that you think that understanding your principles or having principles can save you something like 100,000 decisions. I don't know if it's 100,000 decisions in a lifetime or 100,000 decisions in a year. What did you mean by that, and how does that work?
What I mean by that is that most people look at a lot of things that are coming at them as these individual things. Lots of these things coming at you every day. How many decisions do we make in a day?
Yeah.
When you start to think in principles, you think differently. You see that the thing that is coming at you, you say, what species is it? And how do I deal with that species? Mm-hmm. Right? So you don't see them as all these individual things that are coming back, that blizzard that you're in. You just see, that's that, and here's how I deal with that. And
TTR LA, man, we are broadcasting live in Baltimore, Maryland, man, via Los Angeles, California, man. I'm your host, Big Homie Smiles, man. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share to my channel, man. If it's one or none, whether it's two or a few, man, I appreciate you. You feel me? Thank y'all for tapping in each and every Wednesday, man. We go up, man, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. You know what I mean? And I really appreciate y'all, man. I want to first give a big shout out to my homegirl from Los Angeles, California. She's actually from Carson, California. But she resides in LA. Her name is, they call me PYT. Y'all make sure y'all go tap in with her, man. You can find her on all platforms with this name. They call me PYT on all platforms. Easy as shit. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tap in with her new freestyle, Foxy Brown. She killed that joint. She's definitely a great lyricist, one of the best female artists and lyricists out there in California. I can stamp it right now. Y'all make sure y'all go tap in the Cute Fool. You feel me? My boy is home. You feel me? Let's clap it up for my nigga. Let's clap it up again for him and Shabazz. They done squashed their beef. You feel me? If you are a fan of the PG County, Maryland artist underground, you know what I mean? You are familiar with Shabazz and you're familiar with Cute Fool. You're familiar with the beef they had. But Cute Fool put his pride aside and was on some real man time, some noble shit. You feel me? He understood that he played a big role in the split. And y'all, we might be getting part 2 of what's the joint, Curbside. We might be getting Curbside 2. You feel me? So big ups to Cute Fool, man. Make sure y'all go check out his new video, Switchy On It. I get that song in the Switchy On. That joint crank, Slim. I'm not gonna hold you. This that old Cute Fool. It's not to say that the Cute Fool that we got is not a good one, but I'm just saying, like, that real Lago Roll gritty, that joint back with Cute Fool, skinny as shit type. This the vibe. We straight up, Slim. So, you know, as y'all know, if y'all don't know, I'm a PG County Illuminati. So you know what I'm saying, I have my hand in a lot of shit that people don't know about. I can't even really talk about it, but just know that Maryland, PG County, Maryland, and all Maryland artists is on a rise. We on a come up, Slim. You hear me? We want to come up, and I'm making moves behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying, for my people from PG County, especially my niggas from Capitol Heights. Big shout out to APAP. You feel me? Capitol Heights legend. You understand? I tapped in with my cousin now, Kevin Hart, my nigga up at the Hart Studios. You feel me? I'm about to make another little move for him. He don't even know about. You know what I'm saying? On the back end, he about to get a real good call. You know what I'm saying? It's a movie role he wasn't even expecting. But this is how I do for all my Maryland artists. You know what I'm saying? I promote them. I send them good looks from you know, the industry and stuff like that. Make sure y'all tap in too to Simba, RG Simba home. My man just been dropping Precious, Slim. I'm not even gonna hold you. He dropped some song called Purple Rain or some shit. That bitch crank. Cuz is coming home off the Precious, Slim. Y'all make sure y'all tap in to RG Simba, man. Follow him on YouTube, man. Tap in with him on Instagram. The nigga is cranking, Slim. I'm not even gonna hold you. Make sure y'all tap in also with my homegirl Jacquees, which is the sister of my other homegirl. They call me PYT. She's the owner of Vibes of Pearl. As you can see, I'm sporting the motherfucking hat because I support all Black-owned businesses, and I only wear Black-owned merch. So if you're a Black-owned business, you want your merch shown on the Treetop Radio LA show, you know what I'm saying? Hit me up on Instagram, man. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram too. That's Big Homie _ Smiles41 backup page. You gonna find me. I know the joint long as shit, but this is like my 50th Instagram page. I'm not even gonna hold you, Slim. But yeah, so follow me on Instagram, jump in the DMs, you know what I'm saying? My promo prices are reasonable. They're not cheap. I'm letting you know that now. People do buy promo for me and they're not cheap. You know what I'm saying? I had my first promotion, paid promotion for my YouTube channel maybe about 2-3 months ago. It's an older lady, you know what I'm saying? She's very religious, so I do post a lot of religious content for her on my channel. You know what I'm saying? She trying to bring the souls in, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Give me the guapolini fettuccine, you know what I mean? And so she set the bar though. She paid me a certain amount, you know what I'm saying? She set that bar for me, and the bar set. So that's where my prices are starting. And if you're an artist out there and you have a business or a brand, you definitely should you know, market your business at a reasonable price, not no low ball shit, you know what I'm saying? Not too high, but something right in the middle that you can continue to go up, you know what I'm saying? Because if you start too low, niggas not even gonna be trying to see about you. You feel me? Shout out to my mother though. Shout out to Mama Bear. You know I love you, girl. You know what I'm saying? She just met one of these TikTok pastors. His name is Chip. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Chip from Philly. Came out in DC, did his thing. So you know, I got more content coming for Chip. I think I created like this little slide or whatever, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw that up. Chip ain't paid me for the promotion though. This is just all off me. GP shit. You feel me? My co-host, who's Black Corn Man, he is in LA, so he definitely may pull up. But he's also a father and a business owner. So a lot of times when I'm able to, you know, get my show moving, he's busy doing other shit. So if you don't pop in, y'all make sure y'all follow Black Corn Man online, straight like that. Black_corn_man_LA on Instagram. You feel me? And tap in with him. He sells merch. He said he is also looking for investors. He has a ATM company machine where he puts ATMs in spots so you can make some money, residual money off that. He has an investment company. So, I mean, he have a lot of shit going on. So make sure y'all tap in with him on Instagram. You feel me? Big ups, though, to my Ohio, man. I told y'all, man, I'm not playing with y'all. Like, I only support Black-owned businesses. You feel me? I only wear Black-owned merch. This right here is a Say No to Fentanyl merch shirt. You feel me? Y'all see them blues right there. You niggas off the perk 30s. That's fentanyl. There ain't no such thing as a perk 30. It's fentanyl, okay? So stop the fentanyl so you don't end up on the back of the shirt. Sorry. Bluebird. You feel me? Make sure, hold on, I gotta get my shit straight. So you don't end up on the back of the shirt like this. I don't know if y'all can see the whole time. I hope y'all can see. But this is somebody at the funeral, okay? They at the motherfucking funeral. You feel me? You don't want to be at the funeral. So make sure y'all doing things the right way. You feel me? Oh, shit. Okay. All right, cool. All right, so yeah, so we back in here. Before each and every show, if you just now tapping in, I always tell a story to go with the topic. So the topic for today's show is repurposing your life. Woo. It's a powerful one, okay? Now, the story that I'm going to tell is definitely a true story. Some of my audience members may have even heard this story before, but it goes along with the topic, so I got to tell it, all right? So this is a true story. Prior to me moving to Los Angeles, right, I was like in a real tough situation. I had just got divorced. Just got divorced. Well, the person divorced me. I ain't divorced the person. I told the motherfucker, I ain't never get no divorce, bitch. You gonna have to divorce me, bitch. And that's what the motherfucker did. They divorced me. So yeah, so after the divorce, you know what I'm saying? I was homeless. I was homeless for about a good year, bro. I was home and living in my car. You know what I'm saying? My mother wasn't trying to let me come back. You know what I'm saying? Because she ain't really like my lifestyle or, you know, whatever the case, the issue she had going on. So she was like, bitch, you ain't coming up. And she ain't say those words, bitch. But she was like, basically, bitch, you ain't coming up in my house. You know what I'm saying? So a nigga was homeless. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like my whole life just like broke into motherfucking pieces. You know what I'm saying? Like just straight broken to pieces. I had a job. What happened to the job? I think I might have I think I got fired from the job because I brought a knife. Because okay, so I sold cars, right? So selling cars, you get commission, and a lot of times when you need some assistance, you gotta look out. You gotta ask one of your sales people that's on the floor to help you. Now them helping you, it don't come for free. You gotta pay a fee. You feel me? And so homie needed a deal to hit a certain number, and my shit was low, and it didn't matter. So he was like, "Man, come on, let me get a deal. I give $50 when I get paid." Right? Nigga never gave me $50. Boy, I was heated. Came up in that bitch with a butcher knife, cause I was going to slice him or slice them ties. Him and the cop rolled the fuck out. He seen the knife. They seen the butcher knife or some shit, and they told Cuz to leave. They told Slim to get the fuck up out of there. So he left. I ain't never get my money. You know what I'm saying? So that shit just like fucked me up. So anyway, yeah, so I was homeless. I got fired and I was divorced. This is 3 motherfucking hitters. Boop, boop, boop. You feel me? So I had I was just like lost. You feel me? I ain't know what the fuck to do. I ain't know what should happen, right? But then something said, man, stop wallowing in your pity. You know what I'm saying? Reach back out to your ex-wife. Cause I mean, she was like literally, I ain't had nowhere else to go. I mean, I needed her help, assistance for whatever time I was there, right? So my ex, you know what I'm saying, whatever bullshit she was been on, she was still on when I went to her crib. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna get deep into this details, but the bitch did me wrong. You feel me? And I never forget that bitch. I never forgive you. If you looking at this, you come across this, I will never forgive you ever. I see you in the street, I'm going to ignore the fuck out you. All right? You lucky you saw my mother and she was being cool. You see me on some shit like that, bitch, you better not even come approach me. All right. So I had to reach out to her, you know what I'm saying? And I asked her if I could stay on her couch. You know what I mean? The bitch was like, yeah, you can stay on my couch. So during that time period, I was like, I got to get on my shit because she going to kick me out. I was already feeling it. You feel me? Because she was struggling to even let me in on a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I was on the couch. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, fuck. You know, I had my little bag behind her chair. Shit, this shit was crazy, Slim. So, boom. I'm like, damn, I need to get a job. So I motherfucking just start putting in application. So I put in an application to Buffalo Wild Wings, right? So I end up getting a gig. My ex, her girlfriend, now mind you, don't worry about it. The bitch girlfriend don't live with her, but live somewhere else. The bitch was like, yeah, I don't like that you having your ex-wife up in the house with you, man. She gotta go. So my ex kicked me the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was. You know what I mean? I ain't no confrontation. I'm not pressed to stay nowhere where I'm wanted. And her bitch said I gotta go. Hey, that's what the bitch said. That's her law. That she following it. She bitch don't listen to me. So obviously she listened to somebody else. You feel me? If she got a new nigga, you should have knew, nigga. That's what I knew, nigga. You know what I'm saying? She went and did what she did, but fuck it. So boom. She like, yeah, you gotta go. So during this process, I link up with my cousin. My cousin staying with his mother, who is my older cousin. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, boom. I talk to him. We wrap it up. I'm like, look, man, I kick you and your mother some money. You know what I'm saying? Kick you. I mean, well, not him, but kick his mother some money. My older cousin, kick your mother some money, man. Holla at her, Slim. I need somewhere to go, man. This bitch just kicked me out. I got a job at Buffalo Wild Wings. I can get to work. It's on a motherfucking green line. You feel me? I can go ahead down Southeast. I can go ahead and get that joint. And I got the joint. And as a matter of fact, I ended up getting another job too at the National Stadium. So I was working 2 jobs, right? So I got the, I was working, you know what I'm saying? Some shit started going down at the Buffalo Wild Wings. I wasn't really feeling, especially with the management and shit. So I decided that I was going to move to motherfucking Los Angeles, California. Now, during this time, Nipsey had just died, right? He had died a month prior to me making this decision. Yeah, he had died a month prior to me making this decision to move to LA. So And he was one of the main reasons why I wanted to go to LA, because I really fuck with Nipsey and I fuck with his whole little movement and shit like that. Hence the LA on the TTR. You know what I'm saying? At first it was Treetop Radio. But then I moved to LA and I added to LA because, you know, you got to pay homage when you on the land. You know what I'm saying? That's the original land. You feel me? Los Angeles, California. You feel me? That's the gang land. I talk about not Maryland because we the original land, but I'm talking about gang land. So you always got to pay homage and show respect to LA. They the reasons I got the clout I got. You know what I'm saying? They the reason why I'm PG County Illuminati. I'm the good Illuminati. I ain't like that Hollywood Illuminati shit. You feel me? We about promotion and elevation and keeping, you know what I'm saying, normality with these celebrities that make it from the bottom. You feel me? So yeah, so I'm like, shit, I'm about to move to LA. So now my plan, because my life was in shambles, I was like, shit, I'm about to make my life, I'm about to make it do what it do with what I got right now. So what I did was, I was like, shit, I want to have a radio station one day. You know what I'm saying? I want to be heard everywhere. I want to be syndicated, national, everywhere. So why don't I go start my podcast in LA? So that's what I did. I had about 3 bands. I ain't really know what the process was of living in LA. So I got an Airbnb, and that seemed to be the process because LA's expensive as shit. I'm not even gonna lie to you. If you don't have like super great credit and or you don't know nobody that can get you into a place, you gonna have to live in the hostel. And that's what I did. I lived in the hostel for my first year out that joint. You know what I'm saying? I was networking. Shout out to my dog Ben Ready, like the bitches on Figueroa. You feel me? Yeah. If you know, you know. Ben Ready is the pod father. So I'm always, forever and always and forever show big love to my dog Ben Ready, man. I don't know if he on Instagram, but if he is, man, make sure y'all go follow him. Ben Ready, Ben Ready, Ben Ready. I think Real Ben Ready is. You gonna find him. The Real Ben Ready or some shit like that, or Ben Ready. You gonna find him. He also got Potting Around, Poddin around, Potting Around. So make sure y'all tap in with. He was the reason why I'm able to like branch off and do different movements with different people. You know what I'm saying? Because I connected through him with some LA, a lot of good LA niggas, man. So yeah, so when I was out LA, I got the branching off, I got the networking. I repurposed my whole entire life to fit the journey that I was currently on. You know what I mean? So although I had a lot of tragedy happen to me, I turned that tragedy into something positive, and I repurposed it for what my lane was. And I was able to connect and network with a lot of good people out of Los Angeles that's really popping right now. And when I was networking with them, nobody really know about them. So I'm super stoked and super honored about living in LA, and you know, just being a part of the LA kind of umbrella, as it were. You feel me? But yeah, that was my story. You know what I'm saying? The title of that story is Get It How You Live. You feel me? And the purpose is about repurposing. You know what I'm saying? I came from some tragedies that took place in my life, and instead of wallowing in my pity, and instead of being prideful, I reached out to those who could help. They did, and I was able to, you know, find my own lane. Although I'm back in Maryland currently right now, it's only temporary. I'm not gonna be here forever. You feel me? I'm just here to kind of get my feet under me and kind of get get more of my life in order. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times when we lose control of our lives and we temporarily get it back in order or in control, sometimes other people come in and they just re-fuck up the shit that you had going on. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of took place with me when I end up coming back to Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? I'm originally from Capitol Heights, big Capitol Heights, man, big 41 shit. Big 41 shit, you feel me? Shout out to Capitol Heights, long live Dino De Niro. Shout out to my dog AP, man. Shout out to my boy Jay, CGE, DMAT, you feel me? So I'm originally from Capitol Heights, it's just in PG County. So coming to Baltimore is like still, you know, out of town for me, you know what I mean? And so I was able to do my thing, and I still, even being in Baltimore, I still was able to get on my shit. You know what I mean? So that's, but basically that's what the story was about. Me repurposing my life and making shit fit for my journey currently. You know what I mean? Now, the title of today's topic is repurposing your life. And so the purpose of the topic is for my audience members to understand that we all go through tragedies in life, right? We all go through situations where we're knocked off the path that we thought we were intended to go on, right? And a lot of times when we get knocked off those paths in life, some people, a lot of people actually, they fall victim to self-pity and guilt and complacency, right? We lose ourselves because we are so lost when it comes to the plan that we originally had. So when our lives, that's a mirror, breaks, a lot of times people are unable to repurpose those broken pieces to work for them in their situation so they can make them a better person. Just because a mirror breaks doesn't mean the mirror is broken forever. It just means that though the full mirror is no more. But however, you got little bits of pieces, and so you can take those pieces and you could create art, right? That's what those were mosaic windows and stuff. Those are shattered glasses that got repurposed into something else, right? So first of all, I want y'all to know that when you dealing with tragedy and you dealing with difficult times, you're not alone, right? Like, all people go through difficult times in their life and they experience heartbreak, you know, loss, trauma, disappointment. And even these events can cause emotional pain and distress, but they can also be opportunities for growth and transformation, right? I'm gonna use my dog FBG Butter. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to FBG Butter. FBG Butter life is repurposed currently at the moment because he started out as a member of the streets, a gang member, you know what I mean? And certain things transpired in his life: death, jail, death, permanent jail, you know what I'm saying? And so he had to make a decision to repurpose his life. So instead of being in a gang, he's in a group, right? The group is a music group, you know what I mean? FBG, Fly Boy Gang, is just that, a music group. It's no longer associated with the streets because he had to repurpose his life. And that's what we got to do. When we initially start out in something, right? So I'm gonna give another example. For some people, they be in school, right, to be a doctor, right? And as they're going on their journey of school, right, something knocks them off their path. And so sometimes people get knocked off the path when they're in school. They think, oh shit, I should be going to school. No, that just means you need to just reevaluate what really you gonna really like to do in school. And so a lot of times people's majors change, you know what I'm saying? They go a different way than when they started. Because I initially started, I wanted to be an attorney. I wanted to be a defense juvenile attorney because in my area, Capitol Heights, I've experienced a lot of people youth that I know and things like that, going to prison and going to jail and stuff like that. And so I wanted to be somebody to help them because because back then when I was growing up, I just knew that it was a lot of juveniles and they wasn't getting the love and support I felt like that attorneys should be giving them. However, my life happened, you know what I'm saying? And I had to repurpose my journey, you know what I'm saying? And so we have to do that as individuals. Even though you expecting something to be a certain way, it may not even happen like that. You have to always be able to repurpose, you know what I'm saying? Everything even though something has a purpose, it can be repurposed into a different purpose. You feel me? I don't know if that's making sense. I hope it's making sense. But one of the most important things you can do is give yourself permission to grieve, right? So you're giving yourself to grieve, especially when death happens, right? A lot of times, especially in the Black community, we don't give ourselves time to grieve. We don't give ourselves the opportunity to feel emotions. Or when a tragedy happens, like, oh, you were fired, or, you know, you lost a relationship. You're not giving your chance the opportunity to grieve and understand your emotions. What you do is you get into another relationship, you trauma bond, that shit don't work out. Now you upset. Now you mad at everybody. You feel me? Or you lose your job, and instead of going out looking for another job, you like, fuck this. Maybe I shouldn't be working. And now you depending on the unemployment check, or you depending on government checks, you know what I'm saying? Government assistance, you know what I'm saying? So you have to give yourself the opportunity to grieve, you know what I'm saying? Especially with death. When you give yourself permission to grieve, you feel all of the emotions, right? Grief is a natural and healthy response to loss, whatever the loss is, you know what I'm saying? And it can help you process what happened and accept the new reality. Remember, repurposing your life. When you allow yourself to accept, and when you allow yourself to understand your emotions, right? And you allow yourself to like just be able, sorry about my dumbass neighbors, you know what I'm saying, upstairs. They hear me on a podcast, and so they just want to do stupid shit like walk fucking hard and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't fucking hear me talking and shit to y'all. I apologize about they ignorant ass. If I could go through this fucking floor, I would, and I'd choke their ass, but I can't do that. All right, we're gonna continue. You can also grief is not the same for everyone, right? It can take different forms and durations, right? For some people, the grief or the loss that they have experienced, it don't hit them right away. For me, when my dad died, his death didn't really hit me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I cried at the funeral at the end because my cousin Lakaya, she got the blowing, and that just triggered me to start crying. You know what I'm saying? And so, but I ain't really get, like, my father's death did not really hit me until like maybe months later, and it's till right now too, still to this day. Like I don't think I really gave myself the opportunity to grieve, but I'm going through that process. You know what I mean? And so it can help you, being able to allow yourself to grieve can help you go through the process and deal with the new reality. The new reality is you need a new job, you need a new partner relationship, or you need a new journey, a new destination, because the old one ain't work out, right? Grief is not the same for everyone. It can take different forms and I said that. There is no right or wrong way to grieve, as long as you're not harming yourself or others. Another thing you can do is take care of yourself and your basic needs. When you're hurting, and when you hurting, right, it can be easy to neglect your physical and mental health because you're not really in the right mind state. You like, man, fuck everything. I lost my job, I lost my girlfriend, my boyfriend, I lost this, I lost that, and you start taking care of yourself. You completely stop maintaining your mental, maintaining your hygiene. You just become super depressed, and you just lose sight of the normal things that you used to do before you experience this type of grief. Now, right, so some people, it can when you're hurting, it can be easy, right, to neglect your physical and mental health, but this can make you worse in the long run, right? Because you pick up disorders, like you can become schizophrenic, or you start acting out of anger, maybe you real explosive, you know what I'm saying? You become abusive, abuse yourself, or become a drug addict, you know what I'm saying? Be really addicted to drugs. So what you want to do is you want to eat well, you want to stay hydrated, you want to get good sleep, and you want to exercise regularly. I tell myself all the time I need to be exercising, you know what I'm saying? Because I be like, damn, I should, like right now I'm thinking like, fuck, should I go to this dispensary? Should I go to the motherfucking dispensary? Probably not. I probably need to go to this motherfucking gym because I'm getting a gut. You know what I'm saying? I probably need to work out and not think about getting high. But right now, that's what I'm on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm working through that. I'm working through my little, it's not a good habit for me right now. So these simple habits can boost your mood, energy, or immune system. You can also practice relaxation techniques such as deep breathing, meditation, or yoga to calm your nervous system and reduce stress. A third thing you can do is to reach out to the people who care and support about you, right? Because people that care about you and they support you, they're going to give you good advice, and they're going to really listen to you and really tell you good things that you should be doing to get out this depression that you might be in. You don't have to go through this alone. You don't have to pretend that everything is fine, right? A lot of times we like, oh, everything's okay. You know what I'm saying? We don't like to tell people what's going on because a listening ear is a running mouth at the end of the day. So you have to be selective on who you're telling your personal business to, because not everybody is here to assist. Some people just want tea that they can go run back and tell somebody. You feel me? Talking to someone, you gotta talk to someone. You know, it can help you feel less isolated, because a lot of times when you're going through these grief situations, when you are repurposing your life, you can sometimes become depressed and you don't have nobody to talk to. So it's good to you know, find somebody that you can share your feelings, thoughts, and experiences with. Somebody that you trust, like a friend, you know, a family member, therapist, support group, whatever. You know, the friends on the internet, somebody that you feel like is going to listen to you, right? You can also ask, you can also get help with practical tasks like running errands, cooking meals, taking care of your pets if you have them, or sometimes just, you know, laughing, listening to somebody, or giving people hugs. That can help. Now, a fourth thing that you can do to find meaning and purpose in your life is this. Now, right, what I'm about to say can be challenging, especially when you feel like your life is shattered, but it can also be rewarding and empowering. All right. So you can start by identifying your values, right? Number one, you want to start identifying your values. What do you consider valuable? What is valuable to you, right? And once you have that figured out, once you can figure out what your values are, right, then you're going to find out, you're going to ask yourself, what are your strengths? What are you super strong at? Like, what is an area in your life that you have mastered, right? You first, your values. What are your values? Because when you figure out what your values are, you start shifting your mindset, right? And you start shifting the people around you, because if the people around you aren't fitting with your values, why they around you? If you're not at a job that fits with your values, why you working there? What's your strengths, right? Once you figures out your strength, you can use that strength and master whatever it is revolving around that strength, right? For me, it's sales. I love, that's my strength. I can sell salt to a motherfucking slug. You hear me? Sales is my motherfucking thing. So my strength is selling. So what I got to do is master being a master salesperson. You feel me? And that's what I'm doing. That's what currently my journey. You feel me? You want to know what your passion is. What are you passionate about? A lot of people, like, these questions may seem simple, but if you ask a person this, they don't have the answers for you. What are you passionate about? What's passionate for you? For me, what I'm passionate about is my podcast. I'm passionate about my brand. I'm passionate about sales. You know what I'm saying? I'm passionate about helping people. That's my passion. And lastly, you want to you can identify what your goals is, right? Because if you know where your goals is at, then you can repurpose your life, right? I always know where my goals is at, right? So even when tragedy happens, I always know how to repurpose it to fit my goals, right? So if you don't have goals, you need to figure them out, because we all need goals to achieve, to strive to, because it makes us strive better. Even if you don't reach all the goals, you're going to hit at least a couple of the motherfuckers on the list. So what's your goals? What's your strengths? What's your purpose? I mean, what's your what do you value, and what's your passion? You know what I'm saying? So those are some things you want to keep in mind. You also want to keep in mind what matters to you, right? Because what mattered to you before when you were younger may not matter to you when you was an adult, right? So you need to know what that is. What are you good at? What are you good at? Right? A good way to find your purpose in life is finding out what you're good at. A lot of people want to be good at a lot of other things that they're not really good at. They force themselves to be good at it, but that's not naturally what comes to them. What is naturally something that comes to you that you're good at? Me talking, bitch. That's why I'm a salesperson, because I can talk like shit. I used to always get in trouble in school talking. I miss talkative. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm good at, talking. You know what I'm saying? I could talk my way out of anything. You feel me? Basically almost anything. What do you enjoy? What are some things that you enjoy? You know what I'm saying? These are all things that you can use to repurpose your life if your life, has kind of gone off track, What do you want to achieve, right? What's your goal? What's your end goal? What's your 1 year plan? What's your 3 year plan? What's your 6 month plan? You know what I'm saying? What's your plan? I have a plan. I've been looking at it and I've been checking. I checked probably about 2 things. I have my list is maybe of about 13 things and I've checked off 2. Okay. So I still got more things to go on my list, you know what I'm saying? But I'm getting it. But I do got a list. So also you want to know you can use these as like little guides to create a vision for your future and take the steps to make it happen, right? You don't want to be complacent. You want to take the steps to make it happen. You can also find meaning and purpose by helping others, contributing to a cause. Like today, shout out to Maryland Food Bank out here in the like the Baltimore area, Maryland area. I was at the Maryland Food Bank and I was preparing home boxes for the homeless, for homeless families. I did over 600 boxes today. Shout out to me. This is my second time actually going to the Maryland Food Bank, and I do it often because I think it's important because I was homeless, right, before. And so I think it's important to be able to give back to those who are in need. And I think it also gives you a reality check. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times when we ungrateful, right? We don't really appreciate what we have. We buy food. We know we don't want to eat all the food. We buy the food and we just throw that shit in the trash. When it's people out here starving, right? So we need to be more mindful of our spending, of, don't be so access, right? We just want access. As humans, we just like access and we don't even be needing it. Today, it taught me to get what the fuck you need, right? We was putting specific shit in the box. It wasn't extra shit. We didn't give them 2 or nothing. We gave them 1 of each of everything, really, for real. And that's what your life is, you don't really need extra of anything, for real. You just need enough to get you there and buy, you know what I mean? It's good to have extra. I'm not going to lie to you. It's good to have extra, but it's not a need, you know what I mean? Now, you can also find meaning and purpose by helping others, like I just said. The food bank, I did that. Contributing to a cause, to the family. You know what I'm saying? That's what I did today. You can also learn new skills. You know what I'm saying? I'm always willing to learn. Today, I took a couple classes. I know how to do the pool, make sure the chlorine and the alkaline. I did that today. I took a couple of classes or maintenance classes, you know what I'm saying? So I'm always learning new skills because I'm trying to be versatile, you know what I'm saying? So I did that. You can also explore new interests, right? You can also have new interests. And these activities can give you a sense of fulfillment, joy, and connection. So when you're doing things like this, you know what I'm saying? It could just make you feel better. Finding a new skill is awesome. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always trying to find a new skill. Right now, my new skill is learning maintenance shit. That's my new skill as of right now. So I want to give y'all about how many ways I got. I got 8 ways that help me rebuild or repurpose my life. All right. So number 1, you want to disrupt the stability in your life. If you are comfortable with where you at right now, you got to go ahead and shake yourself up. Shake it up, right? I found that in my life during this time had become a series of bad habits, right? And that I repeat those bad habits every day. So the stability in my life was a part of the reason I had gone to such a dark place, right, for me. And the reason why, I feel like maybe I even was homeless. It was easy to keep doing what had got me there rather than trying something new. So the something new was me just moving the fuck out of Maryland, period. I moved the fuck out of here, man. That was the best thing that could have happened to me. You feel me? That was the best thing that I disrupted my stability, for real. And I got up out of here, you know what I'm saying? And I came back refocused with a new mindset. Number 2, feel your pain and regain control of your life. It's okay to feel the pain, man. It's okay for you to be upset that you no longer that street nigga, man, that everybody fed, or, it's okay that you no longer a drug dealer, or it's okay that you got hurt, you know what I'm saying? Your heart, you know what I'm saying? It's okay that these things happen. The pain the pain of being isolated, right? The pain of being isolated, alone, and frustrated can be unbearable, right? You may be taking like medication to drown the pain and anxiety, but for real, it feels like, you don't even want this life no more, right? It is not wrong to feel sad, empty, and lost, right? But you cannot sit back and allow yourself to just indulge in that pain. You got to sit in one corner, cry out loud, but after doing that, stand up, take control of your life, and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Go to a corner, scream, holler, cry, scream, cry, beat on your chest, beat on the wall, but get the fuck up after that and keep it moving, keep it pushing. Nothing comes easy in life, y'all. Nothing comes easy in life. You must struggle and work for it. If you're not struggling, then you ain't even gonna understand the goodness that's gonna come on the other side of that struggle. You know what I'm saying? If you working towards not struggling. The wound will heal. The wound will heal and it'll go away soon, right? If you face the pain head on and you take control of your life. Number 3, be compassionate to yourself. A lot of times we don't care for ourselves. We're not compassionate to us. We compassionate to everybody else. We compassionate to dogs, animals, trees, cats, but nobody is taking care of them. Nobody's compassionate to you. You're not being compassionate to yourself. You don't look in the mirror and say, "Hey, beautiful person looking back at me, I love you. You're amazing. You did a great job today," right? You're not showing yourself no compassion. Don't be too hard on yourself. Focus on practicing self-compassion, telling yourself you're wonderful, telling yourself you do great things, you know what I'm saying? Telling yourself that you're proud of yourself. Be your own personal hero, your own cheerleader. When you start being your own cheerleader and your own personal hero, you start to give yourself a little bit of powers. And I'm going to tell you this secret. If you have confidence in yourself and you start treating yourself with love, you'll start to see that a lot of good things will start to happen around you. Okay, that's a little secret I told you. Don't tell nobody. You also want to treat yourself with compassion, because the best person who can treat you well is you, right? How can you expect somebody else to treat you good if you're not even treating yourself good? You hate yourself. You hate the way you look. You hate the way you walk. You hate the way you got to be compassionate about you. You have to give yourself some compassion, right? You got to treat you good. When you treat yourself well, you set a standard for others to treat you how you treat yourself. If nobody is meeting to your own standards, fuck them. You don't need them. You can do bad all by yourself until God put that right person in your life. Number 4, be responsible for yourself. When you're feeling down, the last thing you want to hear is you should take responsibility for your mistakes. It's your fault. Don't let this get to you, right? I say it all the time. So it's your fault. It's you the reason why this happened. You know what I'm saying? I say this to myself all the time. I'm holding myself accountable. Blaming yourself and others will do more damage than good. Oh, she look. We learning together, y'all. So you can't be blaming yourself. You know what I'm saying? But I do hold myself accountable. Don't put the blame game, because blaming yourself, yeah, like I said, it'll be bad for you. You know what I'm saying? You do need to take responsibility. I hold myself accountable for a lot of fucked up shit I've done in my life and have done, and possibly may do in the future. I don't know. I've been changing, a lot. So I take, you want to have responsibility. So I take full responsibility for a lot of shit. Taking responsibility and help find your ways to be better, right? You will find peace if you accept your responsibility towards yourself, because you won't be coming from a place of blame. So blaming and accepting responsibility, 2 different things. When you blaming yourself, you can't get yourself out of that. Everything you do, you blame it. This is why it happened. This. Instead of saying, okay, I see where I went wrong at, but I know how I could do better the next time. You see how that's different? You see how that change, that shift, you feel me? Okay, number 5, find your home and comfort again, right? You need to find what makes you happy. Every time you plan to go on a vacation, always look for a place where it feels like home, yet different. You know what I'm saying? So you want to find somewhere that is comfortable for you, but it's not even the same place. You know what I'm saying? So that you can resonate and you can get that comfortable feeling again. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times we uncomfortable because we out of our environment, you know what I'm saying? And mentally too. Home may not only mean your physical house. Home could be, also mean the wonderful people you surround yourself with. Spend time and connect with them. Find peace and comfort in such people to accelerate your recovery, right? So you want to surround yourself by positive people. If you at a job and they not being positive, you might want to look at another job. You know what I'm saying? Because you being positive in an environment of negativity will only hinder you, because you can't. They're not going to accept your energy. They're not even going to feed off your energy. They're going to hate on your energy, as a matter of fucking fact. So if you at a place like that, you need to roll out. Find an environment where they appreciate your good energy and your good positivity. You feel me? Number 6, go out and enjoy the world, man. Having a break and enjoying the outdoors is wonderful for your recovery. For me today, again, I went to the food bank. It was a wonderful feeling. I needed that little break. You feel me? I needed that fucking time to help other people and just have some time for myself. Like, it was so needed. I need those type of days often. But don't pressure yourself too much, right? Take your time, and if you're still uncomfortable going out as a process, it don't end overnight. You know what I'm saying? Feeling down and trying to, rebrand yourself, as it were. Number 7, mingle with positive people. If you've been out here mingling with positive people, right? If you're a positive person, you ultimately attract other positive people, because that's just what energy is. It transcends, it connects to other people, especially if you have good energy. If you're a person with good energy, other good energy people are going to want to be around you, and y'all just going to be feeding good energy to one to another. You feel me? Number 8, this is the last one right here. Create a recovery plan and seek professional help. Okay, let me break this down. Striking your internal struggles right head on is not easy. When I say that, I mean like shit that you need to fix within yourself, right? That's not beneficial to your growth. It's hard to do shadow work, right? Because you really have to look at yourself and you really have to say, this is not healthy for me. I have to do something different, right? But once you accept the difficult task, it gets easier. And now it's time for you to figure out what has happened, right? What has happened in the past to create, what has happened in the past, and you need to create a plan of action. Ask for suggestions or advice from family or friends, or even seek professional help. You know what I'm saying? It is time that you set both short-term and long. Remember I told y'all that shit, short-term and long-term goals, and look for opportunities to better yourself. A plan is useless if you don't take concrete steps on how to go about your recovery. If you're not out here taking steps to make your life better, it's useless. Like, your life is useless, right? So I hope y'all enjoyed that motherfucker. I hope y'all enjoyed my show. The title again is Repurposing Your Life. You feel me? And I hope it just made sense. It made sense for me. It's still making sense right now. But we're gonna end on a couple commercials. I got 2 commercials. Shout out to PYT. Shout out to IDK. He just joined forces with some DMV artists, Big Flop, KP Skywalker, Baby J-Mo, Big G from Backyard Go-Go Band, some other cats, you know what I'm saying, from the DMV. Oh, Chicho. He linked up with Chicho. That's the producer. He fired. He this cute food producer. And he linked up. So IDK linked up with Liz, the hat company, to do a little collab. It's the X collab. It's basically about being different and repurposing your life. Basically, look at that. Look at that coat, man. Look how that went together. You feel me? So big ups to the Merlin artists, IDK, man. Oh, shout out to Corday too, man. But we're gonna tap into this commercial, man. Make sure y'all tap in with me. I appreciate y'all each and every time we come, man. We always have a good show, man. I appreciate y'all tapping in with me. Make sure y'all follow me online. Big homie _smiles 41 backup page. Follow my co-host black _corn _man _LA. You feel me? Big ups to Capitol Heights. You feel me? Shout out to 41. You feel me? Big 41 shit, big Capitol Heights shit, big Maryland shit. You feel me? Big PG shit. You feel me? So yeah. Oh, shout out to Butterbucks, man. Shout out Team Butterbucks. That's all we is over here, man. You feel me? We Team Butterbucks. Shout out to J Man and do hit different when cuz is really for the kids. You feel me? So FBG Butter just dropped a song. Make sure y'all tap in with that. Expose. Who should I expose? You feel me? So shout out to my Chicago natives, my family that's in Chicago. I got family in Chicago too. Long live my Uncle Cedric. He was a Chicago police officer. He was a good one. He wasn't a ratchet, wild one like I know there is out there in Chicago. So yeah. So that's it. That's the motherfucking show, man. I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in every time, man. We're gonna hit these commercials though.
At a linear bill. The map's road to success is one of the most volatile things we come across in life. And where you are when you decide to stop that journey will determine whether you're considered a quitter or not. Where we come from, it's impossible to quit because most of us start so low that any form of success is a win. They say X marks the spot, but X also marks the starting point of change. The moment you realize this, that is the moment the journey has reached its ending point. But the ending point isn't the end of the overall goal. It's the point where you know you have to dig until you find the meaning, the change, the love, which ends up being the treasure.
Play your haters every minute wanna shade my shine. And every other minute plot to take what's mine. And every third minute looks serving, corner swerving, brown skin, long hair like a Persian. So far I get full share, no boss, pay the cost, no discounts, I took a loss. Bounce back like street ball, all out brawl, snap back, no menopause, wet draws, bottom feeder, boy is a eater, like y'all, let them know, wanna hit it raw? Hell no, fees apply, between the thighs, a waterfall, left eye, nigga you hit me, I burn it off. With a fist in the air and a fro in my hair, call me Foxy, I know I'm bad, I'm not cocky. To find a prince, you gotta kiss some toes, I be shitting on these hoes, use them like a commode, whoa.
Say, man, it's Street Top Radio LA.